Hello everybody, welcome back. Merry Christmas. So welcome to my Christmas Q&A. I did this last year and it was really fun, so I thought I'd do it again. So Paddington and I, or maybe Paddington for at least right now, because he's a bit squirmy, we are going to answer any of your questions that you guys ask on Instagram and on YouTube. And at the end of the video, I will be doing a giveaway where 5 of you will be able to win some goodies. I didn't actually open my Etsy shop or post, upload, whatever, anything on Etsy, but just because this month was so busy and I thought I had the time, but I really didn't. I didn't have the time to do anything except work the entire month. So I still made some things because I wanted to make something, and so I thought I would do like a little giveaway so that some of you guys would be able to win it. Anyways, that will be at the end of the video, so if you're just here for the giveaway, you can watch. You can like scroll to the end. But first we're going to do the Q&A. Paddington, where are you running? Where are you going? Where are you going, huh? Oh, hello. Say hello. You look so cute in front of the Christmas tree. Oh my goodness. Okay. So just ignore the lighting if it's terrible. I'm that pale and it's bright today. Anyways, okay, so let's get into the questions. Okay, so I'm gonna start with YouTube first and then I'll go to Instagram. So, ooh, are you yawning? So Emily Fung asks, if you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? And Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. It would probably be pasta. I would eat pasta every meal of the day if I could. It's so good. Particularly gnocchi with tomato sauce. That's like my absolute favorite. Dark Angel 637 25267 asks, what's your favorite Christmas song? Let It Snow. I think. Yeah, so Let It Snow is my favorite Christmas song. Yeah. What's yours? Your favorite Christmas song is you whining and barking all the time. That's your little Christmas song, isn't it? Loriona Cornell asks, how old are you? I am 26 and I've been 26 for 4 months. My birthday's in September. Ellen Melia, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, asks, what is your favorite Christmas film and what was the best Christmas present you ever received? So, favorite Christmas film? Eating the crumbs of my sweater. Oh my goodness, you little vacuum. Oh my goodness. Sorry. So my favorite Christmas film is Love Actually, and my favorite Christmas present, oh my god, I'm such a mess this morning. My dad's picking me up at noon and it's 10:30 and I was like, I'm so busy. Anyway, alright. So my favorite my best Christmas gift, good lord, I'm so out of it, is when I was in, I think grade 3 or grade 4, it was when Furbies were really, really popular, and I wanted one so badly, like so badly. I had the like the little flyer or whatever from, I think it was Toys R Us, in my desk, and with a picture of a Furby in it, and I looked at the picture of the Furby every day, and everybody I talked to knew that I wanted a Furby, and it was like the all gray Furby. I don't know why. And I went so far as to like putting a little sign on our fireplace with like a little arrow being like, this is where the Furby should go, and like pointing downwards to like a little spot on the floor. And me being young at the time, I had no idea how much effort and probably like how stressed my family must have been trying to like get a Furby when they were so popular. It turns out my mom and my aunt both, or my great aunt, I think, they both went to separate like locations where they were giving out Furbies, and so they both tried to get one, and my mom didn't get one, but my aunt got one, and she got the exact color that I wanted, and that was just pure luck. So that worked out perfectly for me. So in the morning, I like ran out of my bedroom and I looked, and like the little Furbies were in like these little like, is it hexagonal boxes? I feel like I said that wrong, but I knew what the box looked like and it was sitting there. I'm like, yes, I got the Furby. So I was really, really excited. So that's the best present. I mean, like obviously other presents are nice, but that's like definitely the most memorable one. What's your favorite holiday? Probably Christmas. This year I feel like I missed out on it. So give you guys a background because I know I missed a few days and I hate that I did. So I had YouTube next up from, I think it was November 28th to December 2nd. And so that whole week we were obviously in Toronto, so I live in Toronto in Canada, so I didn't really have to like pick up and leave for a week, but I couldn't do any of the normal work that I would have. So I lost a week of Cookmas prep and prep for Tastemade because I create content for them too. So it was like an amazing experience, and obviously I would do it again, but it really, really like hurt my planning because I film with natural light as well. So as the days get shorter, I can only film during the day. So, or from like I usually start filming at like 10 or 11 until 4, whereas in the summer I could go to like 9 o'clock. So my days were like cut in half, and I lost a week, and it was just like, I've never been so stressed. But I think I only missed like 3 videos, so we're good. I'm moving into actually a new condo in a couple weeks, and I'm gonna actually have studio lights and everything, so that problem will be solved, thank God. But yeah, so I love Christmas. I feel like I missed it this year because I couldn't fully like enjoy the season, but maybe next year. Okay, so I think I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. Natalie McDonough, I think, asks, how do you spend your Christmas day? So typically, so I'm the youngest in my family, so I have a half brother and half sister, and my sister's 11 years older and my brother's 10 years older, so I'm like an only child and a baby as well because they're from my dad's previous marriage. So for Christmas morning, my brother and his girlfriend and my sister usually go to my parents' place, and obviously I go there too, and we have Christmas breakfast, Christmas morning. And then after that we drive up north. I have a cottage, oh my goodness, okay. So I have a cottage on Lake Simcoe, and that's about a 45-minute drive away from Toronto. Oh my god, Paddington. Come on, everybody wants to see you. And so, we drive up there. My grandparents live kind of close by, so we usually go have, so we usually go do Christmas dinner at their place, but this year actually we're going to do it at my cottage. My mom is doing most of the prep today, and then my entire side of my mom's family comes up. And so some people stay over, so I'm gonna stay over on Christmas and wake up on Boxing Day, and then we're gonna have like Boxing Day breakfast and stuff like that. And yeah, this is Paddington's first Christmas, so I'm very curious what he'll think. I actually ordered a bunch of stuff for him from BarkBox, but the package got lost in the mail. Oh, it was so much too. So they're gonna send me a replacement, but it's not gonna be here by Christmas. So after I finish filming this video, I have to go and buy him some new things because I want him to open presents today. Aleo Saldivar, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm butchering everybody's name, asks, what is your most favorite thing about Canada? Food, clothes, places, etc. I don't know, actually, to be completely honest. What are you barking at? So my most favorite thing, I don't know. I've lived here my whole life. I've lived in Australia and Japan as well, actually. He's barking at a cardboard box. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you're being tough. Look at him. What are you barking at? Actually, my most favorite thing about Canada is the people. I find that everybody's very like open-minded and accepting here, and living overseas, I didn't know that, I guess and living overseas and then coming home, it made me really, really appreciate that. So I think that is my most favorite thing about Canada. I actually really want to move to New York. I don't know if I'll ever do it, but that's like a goal for me. So as much as I like Canada, I'm like, ooh, Manhattan's nicer, but we'll see. April A asks, is that your natural hair color? Yes, it is. Ava Hessian Landman asks, how long does it take you to edit your videos? So, I actually have an editor now that works for me, so thank God. So he makes my life so much easier. Typically, the first video I edited took a week. Now it takes about, what are you barking at? Like 2 to 4 hours, and total for like complete whole production, recipe typing, recipe filming, everything, it takes about 10 hours per video. So that's why Christmas was so busy. Because that's like, what is it, 250 hours that I had to like cram in. So yeah, that takes a lot longer than people think, but it's so much fun, so it's totally worth it. Let's see. Hafsak Kuraishi asks, how old are you and when is your birthday? So I'm 26 and my birthday is September 6, 1990. And Elizabeth Chong asks, what's the most rewarding moment when you're making a video? When I see that people made the recipe, it's so weird to have like created something and then have other people like daily lives affected by it, and they're like making a recipe and having like a little like experience because of something I've created. It's like the weirdest and like most exciting thing ever. Somebody actually made my candy cane donuts for a work like baking competition and they won. So I'm like, oh my god, it's so exciting. So like stuff like that is my favorite. Okay, so now off to Instagram. My mom just posted a photo of Paddington's stocking. I don't know if you can see on Instagram. Look at it, it's a pea. Oh, what's so cute. Oh, she made it herself. Look at your stocking. Look. Oh, who barks at it? Where do you, so on Instagram, maybe I won't read out the names because I feel bad getting them wrong. Okay, so where do you get your inspiration from? It depends. So when I first started, it was kind of hard, and when I get really, really tired, it's also really hard because I just like, creativity takes a hit when you're just exhausted. So right now, I feel like I have no idea. But usually, like since I've started YouTube, my mind is always kind of in that like baking mind frame. So if I see something, maybe like, even if it's like completely unrelated to food, I don't know, I just like come to me like, oh, that would be really, really cool if like I turn that into food, or I see a recipe, but I don't want to like outright copy it. So I'm like, how can I change that to like make it my own or make it look really, really cool? So stuff like that, like just weird things trigger inspiration. When did you start baking? My mom tried to like force me into cooking, and I had no interest in high school. In early high school, I was just like, she's like, this is a skill, you need to learn it. I'm like, no, I don't want to. And then, I think it was like grade 10 or something that I really got into it, and I've been baking ever since. Do you share your treats with friends and family? Yes. I feel like my whole family is like pre-diabetic now. Not actually, it's a bad joke. But I pass stuff off to them all the time, and people started telling me to like stop giving stuff to them because it's like so unhealthy. But yeah, like whenever I have something that I've finished, I usually ask people like, do you want this? Because like I don't want to eat it because I'm so sick of dessert now. I used to have such a sweet tooth, and now like one piece of chocolate like gives me like that like sugar throat. Just like, what's your favorite thing you ever baked or tasted? Oh, my Rocky Road. So there's a reason why I keep making variations on it. Because that is like the best thing I've ever made. It's so addictive. I can eat like a whole tray in about a week. It's really, really bad for you, but it's so good. So that is my favorite thing. It's like so unhealthy, but everybody I give it to just like, oh my god, everybody loves it. It's so good. You can like tweak it, do like dark chocolate, do milk chocolate, do white chocolate, and you can add whatever you want, and it's so fun just like throwing stuff in. Oh my god, it just tastes so good. So definitely that. Okay, so I've also adjusted the aperture a little bit. I'm sure it still looks weird, so I'm sure I'm gonna have a lot of fun in post trying to figure out how to make it all look the same, but let's just go with it. If it looks better, then I'll figure it out. Anyway, okay, so what was the question? What made you drop everything one day and decide to bake? Have you been baking for a long time? Okay, so I was going to school in Australia doing my master's degree in interpreting and translation in Japanese. So I initially wanted to be a medical interpreter. So I always like have had a fascination with like medicine and being a doctor, but I'm horrible at math. So I kind of knew that I feel like I just screw up one day and kill somebody by accident if I was a doctor. So I decided not to go down that route. But I still have like a huge fascination with it. So I thought that being a medical interpreter would be like a good middle ground. But halfway through my degree, after paying international student fees, which are very expensive, as I'm sure many of you know, one of my teachers was like, you'll never be able to make a full-time living, like a good living being a good translator, because it's just, and what I also found was the amount of effort that's required, even just prepping for wherever you're going to, like for interpreting, you have to like study up on any potential word that might come up, and just like the stress of like forgetting it, and it's just it's so much work, especially for me when I'm not native. I'm not like a native Japanese speaker, so Japanese is definitely like my second language. I found that it was going to be so much effort for not a lot of money. For translation, which is written, interpreting is spoken. Translation, you get paid by the word, so it's like a speed thing. So the faster you can work, the more you get paid. But I don't know if that's the right fit. And I started my YouTube channel right before I started my master's degree, and I wasn't uploading like consistently, but I really, really enjoyed it. And I signed with Tastemade about halfway through my degree. And when I came back to Canada after graduating, I was like, you know what? This is making me happier than translation does, and there is far more potential for it to be YouTube has the potential to be far more lucrative than translation, so I thought I'd give this a shot. So it was 2 years of not making like a dime, but now, thanks to Taste-Made, I'm actually making a living, and it's amazing. So really happy that I made that decision. But yeah, that's how I got to where I am, if you guys are curious. Okay, so how do you cook so many yummy desserts and recipes but have no pimples at all? What moisturizer do you use for your face, and what shampoo do you use that kept your hair all shiny? Thank you. So I don't know. I've been lucky enough to never really have had many issues with my skin. My skin's been relatively clear my whole life, so I don't know why. I'm also on the birth control pill, so I heard that like controls acne, and that maybe that's why. I'm not sure, but I feel very lucky. What moisturizer? I think the one I use is from Nivea. My skin's super dry though, so I use like the nighttime version even in the day in the winter, because my condo is so dry, and so I need the extra moisture. I used to use the stuff from the Face Shop, like the Blanc clouding kind of stuff that like makes your skin like brighter or something like that, and I love that stuff, but it's kind of expensive, so I don't really get that often. For hair, I think it's like the John Frieda for volume. My hair is very thin, so I need a volumizing shampoo, so I use that. It's the one in like the teal bottle. That's what I use, and I love it. It smells really, really nice, and it makes my hair really soft too. Greatest moment in your YouTube career? Being selected for YouTube Next Up. That was like a huge goal of mine, and I was so upset when it came around. They were saying like, yeah, YouTube New York. I'm like, can I just apply anyways? I'm like, I feel like I have good enough channel to win. I'm like, damn, like why wasn't I born in the States? Why don't I live in the States or the UK? But then a couple weeks later, they announced that they had a YouTube Next Up in Canada for the first time, so I applied, and getting into that and going through that, it was really, really amazing for so many different reasons. Since my channel is still like relatively small compared to like Zoella or something like that, I still feel like I'm not a legitimate YouTuber, or that like, since my channel is so small, maybe like my voice or opinion isn't as like important as some other people's. But after going to the Next Up studios, and like, it's just everybody, they were so nice, and I felt like I mattered, which is weird, but they were like, yeah, you got to like the cream of the crop, and I'm like, I never thought that, and it's so nice to like hear it directly from YouTube, like directly from the mothership. Like they think that I'm good enough, and that changed everything. Like I feel like I belong now. I feel like I'm not just like faking my way through it and trying to be a YouTuber, but not really. I feel like I'm actually like where I should be, which is really, really great. I was also on Global Morning on TV December 6th, and that was amazing. So being able to go there and tell them that yes, I do YouTube full time, and I don't know, it was just like, it was a very, very exciting week. And then between the TV show and so between finishing Next Up and then the interview, I was actually flown down to New York with PB Teen. It was a very career heavy week, but it was amazing, and it was just like, oh, so proud of myself. So definitely like that whole like week and a half period, it was so busy, but it was amazing. I also had the worst cold of my life. Toward like the last 2 days of Next Up, I was sitting there like shivering. I was so sick, but I got through it. It's all good. Where did you get the name Pankobunny from? So that was actually my Skype name. I don't use Skype anymore. Maybe it still is, I don't know. But yeah, I don't even know why I thought to use that when I was signing up to make the channel. So when I was creating my Skype account, I wanted it to be Rice Bunny, and then that was taken, which worked out well because like that's like Michelle Phan's company, so that worked out. But Pankobunny was free, and I don't remember why I decided to use that for YouTube. But it's like Panko's Japanese, bunnies are cute, kind of works. But yeah, so that's where that came from. What was the first baked good that you made which you were really proud of? By the way, I love you. I love you too. First baked good that I was proud of. Sugar cookies, I think, again. So I made sugar cookies. That was like my first like thing that I always did. It was better when I was younger. I don't know where the skill went, but the skill is gone. But I made little bunny cookies that were wearing little dresses, and I actually made this video way early on into YouTube. If you scroll back, I think it's like the third or fourth video I ever posted, the little like Lolita bunny cookies. So that was my favorite recipe because like the piping was super, super intricate. And it's just like little bunnies wearing dresses, and I'm like, who would have thought of this? And it's so cute. So that I think is the first thing I was very, very proud of. What's your favorite color? I bet it would be pastel colors based on your post. Yes. So my favorite color is white, like big shocker there. My whole channel is very much like a reflection of my taste and what I like, so that makes sense. White's definitely. What's your favorite part from baking or making something like cake? Like frosting or like mixing the dough or something like that? I think my favorite part is decorating. I hate making buttercream. I hate it so much, like with such a passion. I don't know why. It's just like, it's so, since it's butter, it's like oily, and when you try to wash it off something, it just gets like this greasy mess in your sink, and it's just so annoying to work with, and I make it like all the time, so I'm just so sick of making buttercream. But I like piping. I like that little like repetitive motion. That's really fun for me. So yeah, I think that's my favorite. Are you filming all the studios in your house? Are the videos in your house or in the studio? So what you see behind me, I film like right here. So I have a dining room table that usually goes right here. The light that, so I film here and then I look into my living room. So my living room is there. So I usually film the intros in my living room, which is looking back here. I did an apartment tour when I first moved in 2 years ago. So if you want to see that, I'll have that linked at the end of the video. But so I film in my living room, and it was really, really great to begin with. I'm in a corner unit, so the lighting is gorgeous, like perfect all the time. But it's really annoying because I have no divide between home and work life, and there's always just like crap like all over the place, and I hate it. I want a tidy home and I can't have one because there's no way to like shut the door on work. So I'm moving into a newer place, and it's a 2+ den, which is so exciting. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna use the second bedroom as an actual studio, and then the den will be my office for editing. So I'm really, really excited to have that like divide. It's gorgeous. I'll give you guys a tour when I move in, when I get settled. And I'm thinking of doing like maybe like a how to decorate your home office or some kind of videos like that. So if you think that's a good idea and if you'd like that, definitely comment down below and I can start doing that, because I'll have a studio now, so I can film more videos because I won't only be filming during the day. What is your personal Instagram? Sorry, this might sound creepy, but I'm just curious. I bet you are free. Thank you. I don't have a personal Instagram. I don't have enough of an interesting life that I feel like I could post on Instagram. Like it's literally Paddington and cooking. That's it. So technically personal Instagram would be the pankobunny Instagram. You can see how like infrequently I post on Snapchat. It's because I'm just working all the time. If I had fun stuff happening, I would be snapping all the time, but it's just like work right now, so that's basically why. What's your favorite thing to mess around with, as in tweaking the recipes here and there? In terms of like a recipe that I like to play with, ice cream and French toast are my two favorites. I don't know why. French toast means a lot to me because that was my first video that went like super viral on Facebook last year, actually. Actually, funny story. I don't know if I've told you guys this. I was dating somebody, and it's gonna get personal, and he didn't really like use social media, so he had no idea and didn't really care to like look into what I do. And it was at a point where I made like zero money. It was just like working off of like hope and faith that it would work out. And he told me that if I didn't listen to everything he said, he was very controlling, that I would get nowhere. And literally the day that we broke up, which was because of that and many things, that my hot chocolate French toast video went viral on Tastemade's Facebook page and got 23 million views. So I love that recipe. It means so much to me for so many reasons. So it's just like that I love tweaking. So that's like the most like favorite, most important recipe I think I have on my channel, as well as my green tea hot chocolate recipe. That's how Tastemade found me, and that has definitely changed my life. So someone asked that question, I didn't answer it. So that's the answer to that question, what's my favorite video I posted. But yeah, tweaking French toast I think is really fun, because I like adding with the little pocket and stuffing stuff in. I find that you can do you can change it, and it's just like, it's so good. And not everybody, like French toast isn't that like trendy, right? So it's different. It's not just like cupcakes, something like that everybody's doing it. It's a little different, which I like. Same with ice cream. My ice cream recipe, the base is the same all the time because it's really easy and it's no churn. And you can play around with stuff and like infuse things in milk that you normally wouldn't think of. I made eclair ice cream actually for Taste Made for one of their videos, and I got little mini eclairs and I steeped them in the milk, and it tasted like eclair, and it's just so cool. So if you want that recipe, go to Taste Made's website. I'm sure it's up there somewhere. But yeah, which recipe is your favorite and which one is your least favorite? Which one of the following do you like best? Cupcakes, cookies, or cakes? So most favorite would be the hot chocolate French toast and the green tea hot chocolate, just because those are very significant in my career. Least favorite. There are so many recipes where it's just like, I don't want to post this, but I don't have any time to film anything else, so I'm gonna have to. Galaxy Milkshake was one of them, but it did well, so I thought everybody was gonna be like, this is so stupid, this is so simple, like why are you even doing it? But everybody liked it, so yay. I don't like my matcha French toast. I think I might redo it anyways. I didn't have enough time to reshoot it, and the green tea powder didn't dissolve, and I was so angry. It looks like spinach. Everybody on Instagram thinks it looks like wheat. Terrible. But that was actually the first video on Instagram that went viral, and it got over 1 million views. So it's hard to hate it, but I think I'm probably gonna be redoing that. It's annoying because I know I can do better. Cake with 100 layers of buttercream. That I should have just kept going. I was running at a day late, which is why I stopped at 50 layers. I used 6 cups of butter already, and it just felt like such a waste, and I couldn't stomach going out to Metro. Like Metro is like the grocery store near me, and buying more. So I kind of like, I look back at that video, it's like, I should have just like uploaded a day later and finished it. So that's annoying for me, and that's like totally my fault, which was annoying. Anyways, so that's the end of the questions. So thank you guys so much for asking all of your questions. I hope this video wasn't like too long. I'm sure it's gonna be like half an hour, but it's Christmas, so just like relax and have some hot chocolate or something. So now on to the giveaway. So I wanted to do something bigger than I have now, just because I didn't have enough time as I had hoped to plan, but don't worry, there'll be plenty of giveaways in the future. But anyways, so there are going to be 5 winners for the giveaway, and there will be like 1 grand prize winner and then 4 other winners. So the first winner is going to win the little hot chocolate mix gift that I made in my edible gifts video. And you're going to be winning some exclusive like winter Christmas themed pankobunny goodies. So first you'll win a box of 14 little peppermint bark bunnies. So these are little pankobunnies, and they have a layer of dark chocolate and then some Rice Krispies sprinkled on top, a layer of white chocolate, and then some candy canes sprinkled on top of that. So I made a very similar recipe to this last year. It's like piggy peppermint bark. And my friends tried it and loved it, so I was like, okay, so I really want to bring that to the shop, but I didn't have time to post it on Etsy. So you'll get a box of 14 little chocolates of those, and then you'll be getting another box of little present-shaped chocolates. So I'm trying to remember how many I put in. So I think there are 9 milk chocolate presents, and those are filled with dried cranberries and candied ginger. They taste amazing. They're so addicting. And then I think it's either 6 or 9. The box is like over there, so I don't remember. But you'll also be getting some other little presents, and that is dark chocolate, and it's filled with ginger jam. So if you love chocolate gingers, this is perfect for you. And then we have 2 little bags of white chocolates. One bag is filled with some green colored little white chocolate Christmas trees, and then you have some white chocolate snowflakes. So 1 winner will win all of these, and then the other 4 winners are each going to receive 1 solid milk chocolate nutcracker. So I think these are so cute. I love them. I love nutcrackers. I don't know why. It's just like, it's so like traditionally cute. So if you don't win the main prize, don't worry. You'll still have a chance to win one of the little nutcrackers. And these are all handmade by me. They're using the same quality chocolate that I use in my Etsy shop, so it's very good quality chocolate. It is my favorite chocolate, so it tastes really, really good. And yes, so to enter, anybody in the world can enter. I will ship these anywhere. If you are under 18, make sure you have your parents' permission before you enter, because I'll be needing your address and stuff like that. And so this giveaway, okay, so it'll run for a week. I'm making this up on the spot, but everything will be in the description box below. So you have a week, so we'll end 1 week today at midnight, 11:59 p.m. So to enter, what you guys need to do is leave a comment in this video. You can enter once per day. And to enter, I want you to leave a comment telling me what you want to see on my channel in the new year. I'm so tired. I have no ideas. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna post after this video. So I need ideas from you guys. Tell me what you want to see and I'll do it. Even if it's not food related, definitely let me know. I'd like to do 3 videos a week. I don't know if that's like suicide, but that would be fun. So if you want to see like home decor videos, if you want to see like dog specific videos, stuff like that, definitely comment down below and let me know. If you'd like to see anything changed, if you think I'm doing something really poorly and you want me to like fix it, tell me. Anything, any kind of feedback that you have, I would love to hear it. Then a week from now, come back and check the description box. I'm announcing the winners here in the description box, so definitely come back and check in a week's time. I'll remind you guys on Instagram if you follow me on Instagram or on Twitter or Facebook. And I'll also send you a direct message. Is that how you say it on YouTube? So make sure that you know how to access your YouTube inbox just to make sure that you get notified if you win. And yeah, I'll also be including like a little Christmas card and everything. So I wish you guys the best of luck. If I've missed anything, I'm sure I have. I'll have all the details listed in the description box below. And I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching all of Cookmas with me. I really enjoyed it. I'm so exhausted, but I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you very soon. I don't know when. I think next week I'm going to take it easy. I'm moving, so I have to pack up my whole place. So there might not be a video next week, but I'm sure there's gonna be something the week after, so make sure to stay tuned. And I love you guys so much, and if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you don't, I hope you're having a lovely December and holiday season. Bye!